Okay, hello everyone, this is Prasoon Tiwari. Welcome to the next video. In this video we are going to talk about how to solve the quadratic equation by, as you can see I have written in the short form, that is factorization method and the splitting the term method. Okay, now let us talk about first few things. Let us make few things clear about the quadratic equation. As you can see, the standard form of the quadratic equation is, that is just ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0. So let us talk about three things are the particular things which you should be knowing of this particular topic. First thing is what? Roots and zeros both are same. So I can say like that, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to zeros. The zeros of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and the root of ax square plus bx square plus c is equal to 0 will be same. Both are same, means roots and zeros both are the same things, just we are having the two different names. First thing. Second thing, if it is a quadratic equation, at most we will have two zeros only, or I can say we will have only two roots, not more than that, when it is a quadratic equation. Okay, so these are the two things which you should be knowing, and let us now go to the solving method. Suppose I will start with one example. Suppose if we are having one question, and second thing, solving this factorization, solving this polynomial, that is also known as solving the equation. Suppose we are having one polynomial x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. First of all, suppose we are having this p of x. Okay, and it is asked find out the zeros of this polynomial. Question will be solving such kind of question, find out the zeros of the polynomial of x, which is x square plus 2x plus 1. So what we need to find? We need to find the zeros. So we'll take it as is equal to 0. Now what we have to do? We have to divide 1 into two such parts that when we multiply we should be getting 1, and when we add or subtract we should be getting answer 2. Okay, so 1 1 multiplied by 1, so 1 1 and 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. So this will be x square plus x plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. As you know that maths has given us a very wonderful thing, that is the manipulation. We can manipulate the terms in whatever the terms we want, but there is a one condition, that the value should remain same. As you can see, I have taken this 2x into two parts, x plus x. So ultimately I am getting 2x only. Now what we have to do? Now we will make the pair of these two. As you can see, what is common in this? So x is common. So x plus 1 remain here. What is common in this two? 1. So take out what remains. X plus 1 is equal to 0. Now we are having x plus 1 common. So x plus 1 bracket, and remaining x plus 1 into another bracket, which is equal to 0. Now you can see that x plus 1 whole square is equal to 0, or x plus 1 whole square is equal to 0, or x plus 1 is equal to 0 implies that x is equal to minus 1, x plus 1 is equal to 0 implies that x is equal to minus 1, or here you can say x plus 1 is equal to 0, so x is equal to minus 1. So what we are getting? We are getting the value of x, that is minus 1. So this is how we can solve the polynomial. Now let us talk about the few points. Point is what? We will talk in this particular question, and then we will go to the next example. I'll just write down one question over there, and then we continue. Suppose we are having 2x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 1. This is the polynomial of x is given to us, and we need to find the answer. Now you can see in this particular question there is Now if I find the value of A, so you will write 1. If I find the value of B, you will write 2, and C, so that is 1. Similarly for here, A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, and C is equal to 1. Now as you can see, here A was 1 and here A is 2. Now how to deal with that 2? So let me tell you one thing, that what is the actual method to solve this equation, as you have seen this one. Now what happened first? First of all, this A go to the C and multiply. This A go to the C and multiply together and make AC. Okay, now what does that mean? Let us talk in the one example, so you will have the clear idea of that how we can reach to our desired answer. Okay, now let us take this question. As you can see, we are having 2x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay, this is the polynomial of x, so take this as a 0 because we need to find the root of this polynomial. So as I said, 2 will multiply to the 1. Now 2 multiply 1, so that become 2. But 2 is multiplied over there, but it will not be written at the place of 1. 2 will not be written at the place of 1. That should make very thing clear, that 2 will not be written here. 2 is written over here. Now we have to bifurcate 2 into two such parts, that when we multiply, we should be getting 2, and when we add or subtract, we should be getting the answer is equal to 3. Now 2 into 1. So 2 1 are 2, 2 plus 1, that is 3. So now what we can do, we'll do 2x square plus 2x plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now what you can see? Now you can see that we are having this and this term. What is common in these two? We are having 2x common. So 2x is outside. So what remains? X plus 1. What is common in this? Plus 1. So x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now x plus 1 is common. So x plus 1 outside. What remains? 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now x plus 1 is equal to 0, or 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So this gives you x is equal to minus 1, and this will give you 2x is equal to minus 1. So x is equal to minus 1 upon 2. So these are the two roots of the given polynomial when we are having the value of a more than 1. When we are having the value of a more than 1. So that is how we can solve the quadratic polynomial with the help of factorization method or splitting the term method. Let us have the few questions, so we'll have the exact idea of how we can do that. Suppose we are having the first questions. I'll write first. Suppose we are having one question, that is polynomial of p of x, that is 2x square plus x minus 6. So what will be is equal to 0. Now this 2 will be multiplied to the 6. Now this becomes 2 6 are 12. No, minus 12. That will be minus 12. Why? Because this is minus, so minus 12. Now we will have to bifurcate minus 12 into two such parts, that when we add or subtract, we should be getting plus 1. Okay, because here is 1. Okay, so 4 3s are 12. Okay, now any you take minus 12 will be there, but here we require plus 1. So smaller one will be negative number. So what we have got? We have got 2x square plus 4x minus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now taking these two as a pair, so what is common over here? 2x is common, so taking 2x outside, what remains over here? X plus 2 minus, what is common? 3. So x plus 2 is equal to 0. As I have taken minus 3 outside, that's why it become plus. Okay, so don't get confused about that. Now x plus 2 is common, so x plus 2 one side and 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x plus 2 is equal to 0, which gives x is equal to minus 2. 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 implies that 2x is equal to 3 implies that x is equal to 3 by 2. So these are the two roots which we have got for this particular fraction. Sorry, for this quadratic equation. So that is how we can solve the quadratic equation by the first method. Thank you, and the next video will be continued for the second method. Stay tuned.